Of the storm last night is that the mail delivery has returned. We saw postal workers going out delivering mail this morning. Just a couple of minutes ago, people were walking their dogs. They're back on the beach right now, and that's the sense that you're getting, that the rain has stopped. The wind is still going there. I think we even have a random person going around. I'm going to turn this way because, we deal with some people every once in a while. But, one thing that we are noticing is that the mayor said the curfew is still in effect. The curfew is going to be going on for at least until a period of time in which they can go ahead and go and survey all the damage. They did get some reports of some down power lines, of some trees that have fallen, or at least limbs that have fallen. So they're going to go ahead and do that survey to make sure that they're okay. Craig, I'm going to toss it back to you because we have a person who needs a little help right now.
Hey. We're going to check in with Shaq Brewster just to make sure all is well. There's a lot of crazy out there, There's a lot of crazy out there, JR, a lot of crazy. So many people watching this are familiar with that video of Shaq Brewster reporting on the tropical storm as it's coming in. Posted a message afterwards saying, appreciate the concern, guys. The team and I are all good. And obviously, if you have to do this thing where you're dispatched to a dangerous area to report on a storm, the last thing you want is, as Kim Sushi pointed out, Peter Griffin running up on you during your live shot and screaming in your face. That's not what you want. But it actually gets a little bit worse because that guy isn't just some crazy, he's a crazy with a record. So Gulfport police announced on Tuesday that the public had helped them identify him as Benjamin Eugene Dagley, like the ultimate serial killer name, but anyway, as the likely assailant, and the truck that he's traveling in. Authorities issued arrest warrants for him on charges of simple assault, disrupting the peace, and violating the emergency curfew in place due to the storm. And he's gonna have a hard time claiming that he didn't know about the curfew because the guy he was assaulting was trying to tell him about it as he was assaulting him. But anyway, they put out this tweet showing both the car as well as the ironic smirk on his face there. Now here's the issue. This guy does have a record. He had previous run-ins with the law in Ohio, may also face charges for violating his probation by traveling to another state. Police said that it's believed that he's left the Gulfport area, but his current whereabouts are unknown. At least as of when we're filming this, he still has not been found. And court documents show that the 54-year-old once pleaded guilty to vandalism, including inducing panic and attempted assault. It's a crazy crime too. They reported that he was arrested on suspicion of drilling holes into tanks of dangerous chemicals back in 2017. Like chemicals like hydrochloric acid and other things like that resulted in someone getting sick. So, country's filled up with people like that. As that reporter said, yeah, there's a lot of crazy out there, JR.
I wonder why the crime issues keep happening in our country like this. We need more police on the streets. This guy has
a cultural thing. It's a culture. There's something wrong in the crazed white man culture.
That you then, by the way, imagine having a track record like this guy has, doing dangerous things like he's done, and still being run around on the streets, then still feeling bold enough to pull up in the background of a live news shot with your truck in sight, you running from it with the entire new crime that you're committing caught on camera. That's the level of privilege and thought process that comes from these folks. Imagine having anything, you have been arrested for anything, let alone drilling holes into some kind of a chemical bin to release the fumes. Imagine that's the crime that you've been arrested for, and then you still feel like you can pull up and do something like this on camera. And his apparently sounded like his beef was reported accurately. Okay. So by the way, whatever it is that they're not reporting accurately, what is it you screaming at the reporter's face in the middle of a beach shot about the hurricane is gonna make them report whatever it is you're worried about accurately?
Hey, don't you try to tell a Ken how to Ken. He's gonna Ken the way he wants, and he seems like kind of the ultimate Ken. Yeah, what are they not reporting accurate? Like they actually sent a reporter there. Shouldn't you be happy if you wanted accurate? But to the accurate reporting thing, I love this tweet from Jordan. It's about ethics in hurricane journalism, which is mocking the Gamergate thing. I don't even know how much I care about what that guy thinks is being misreported. We live in a crazed country, and as we've said many times, it's not just about how conspiracy theories are becoming more common. It's not about individual conspiracy theories. It's about conspiracism as a way of seeing the world.
that everybody except a carefully selected few people are lying to you about everything, and everything is connected, and we need to fight it. That's the issue. And when you combine it with people who already have a history of criminal behavior and all that, like, we're lucky that nothing happened to Shaq Brewster in that video.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, if they don't catch him anytime soon, or after they catch him and then release him in 30 days or whatever they're gonna do, or give him a couple of fines to have to pay, he'll learn the lesson. And the lesson is, oh, I can keep doing this stuff.
Yeah,
I need to get my message out. This is the message you're sending to people. It's why, again, every time you have some of these conflicts, when we see the school board stuff or the mask or the vaccine stuff, and you see the cops around there, and you see them go, no, they're on our side. They're on our side. They've gotten the message. It's been received, and they're acting out on it.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, people are saying he's got Alex Jones vibes. Yeah, he was more restrained than I've seen Alex Jones running up on people in videos. But again, man, if you're a right winger, it is like so impossible to get arrested, like to actually end up behind bars. Like, think about all these grifters. Like the Wool guy or whatever has like publicly accused every Democrat of sexual like crimes and stuff like that. It's just cool. It doesn't matter. It doesn't no harm whatsoever.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.